There it goes. All right. Understand that I won't be teaching with my hat on. I just have it on for right now because I wanted to say something. Shalom to everybody. Abanawi Yahweh Shama Mashak Abashakathum. How everybody doing? So you see the title. I'm gonna be going on this for about 30 minutes to an hour, just showing y'all how we offend the Most High. But give me just a second. Yeah, like that. Right there. But give me a lighter. I won't be having my face on camera because I will be doing some slides. All right. That way I can teach y'all and show you guys things. All right. So I can show you guys things and let you learn from what I'm teaching you. Support. All right. So I won't be on camera with my face. So the only time you'll see me sometimes is when I first come on, so y'all can see my face, talk to you, and you know what I'm saying, what's up, how y'all doing? Y'all can see my face, all right? Other than that, my videos outside of General Priest Star Worm's channel is the only time you'll see my face most of the time. But right now, well, all right, it took me, man, I thought I was done last night getting this together. Just the information itself and making sure everything matches what I needed to do. Just making sure everything matches on what I'm gonna talk about. The pictures gotta match the information gotta match the pictures, okay? So with that being said, I just wanna get into this and give y'all this information and show you that we offend the Most High by these things. That's what everybody should be talking about, is how we offend the Most High. But let me start off with this before I go dark. Let's go to the book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 17. And it reads, "And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of Hamashiach Yahushua, giving thanks to the Most High, Basham Hamashiach Yahushua." Very important. Whatever you say, whatever you do in the name of Hamashiach Yahushua. All right? None of us at any time has seen the Most High. Hamashiach has seen the Most High. Okay? No man goeth to the Most High but by him. But the only way to Hamashiach Yahushua is go to John chapter 6 and verse 45. It is written in the prophets, and they shall be all taught of the Most High. Every man therefore that hath heard and hath learned of the Father cometh unto me. And this is in red. This is Hamashiach Yahushua. Not that any man has seen the Father, save he which is of power. He hath seen the Father. Right? And that goes to John 14 and 6. Hamashiach Yahushua saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. You see? But let me go back over here to John, because the only way to Hamashiach Yahushua is the Most High. And the only way to Hamashiach Yahushua is, the only way to the Most High is Hamashiach Yahushua. And the only way to Hamashiach Yahushua is the Most High. So, 6 and 46 again, just so I can read it. Being repetitive. John chapter 6 and verse 44. No man can come to me, this is in red, except the Father which has sent me draw him. So you gotta know the Most High. And you gotta understand how we offend the Most High. I just wanted to go back to that part right there. Why? Why we gotta understand how we offend the Most High? Let's go to the book of Hosea chapter 5 and verse 15. It reads, I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. And their affliction and their hell, they will seek me early. And your hell and your afflictions, things you go through day to day, and your hell in this system today, because I know I go through hell. I can't do nothing here how I want to. It's all a lie. The steps that I take to be prosperous and do what I got to do, especially as a so-called black man, but I'm an Israelite, I can't do none of that. I can't go that way. It's like a swim upstream. And after I get done with the swim upstream, I gotta walk uphill in sand. And then once I get uphill through the sand, I gotta walk in quicksand. So it's not gonna work, man. It's hell. It's straight affliction. Let's go to Leviticus 19 and 2 real quick. Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 2. I'm gonna start at 1. And the angel of the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, Ye shall be holy, Now, the records, the Biblios, the Bible, the Biblios, the records, defines itself. Okay? So we're going to have to find out what is holy. Let's go to the book of Romans. The book of Romans, chapter 7 and verse 12. And it reads, wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just, and good. All right, y'all? All right, class? So now we understand what is holy. Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just, and good. So when we go back to Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 2, to start off where I ended, for I, the Most High, your power, am holy. He's just and good, because the commandment is holy and the law is holy. So he say, speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, ye shall be holy. Ye shall keep the commandments. Ye shall keep the law. Ye shall be just in your walk, and be like thy Father which is in heaven. Good. Okay? There's none good but one, because we're trying to get there. So we're trying to be like our Father which is in heaven. Okay? And it says, turn ye not unto idols, nor make to yourself molten powers. I am the Most High, your power. And if ye offer a sacrifice of peace offerings unto the Most High, ye shall offer it at your own will. So when I'm out here, right, when I go to the book of John, chapter 6 and verse 38, for I came down from heaven not to do mine own will, this is Hamashiach Yahushua, but the will of him that sent me. And that's what I'm doing, because if we go to 1 Corinthians 3 and 3 all the way down, right, 23, and it says, and ye are Hamashiachim. I'm Hamashiachim. I am the anointed. And Hamashiach is the Most High. I'm not Dawanium. No, I'm not. Dawam is Hamashiachim. He's the anointed. My wife ain't Markadium, because she has nothing to do with, she's under me. I'm the man, right? You got the order. This is the order. Don't forget this. 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, right? And the head of the woman is the man. Just say husband, just say the man. But being me, that I am her head, her leader, I am the one that's doing the will of the Most High, just like Hamashiach Yahushua did. And I am the follower in Hamashiach Yahushua's footsteps. And I'm teaching you guys. The same thing he came to do is teach you. Okay? So what am I going to do? I'm going to say, welcome to my class, Shield of Wisdom. I am not the leader of this camp. You got General Priest Tawam. Shalom to that brother. Double honors to him, because he ruled well. And shalom to a lot of Zaquanium out there that I've known and been under before. Okay? Shalom to them brothers. They rule well. All right? Well, right? So we offend the Most High. The occult, the Most High forbids. Take a look at this, man. It's a shame. We ought to be ashamed of ourselves. We have caused the Most High to turn his back on us. Men, women, and children, we have done this. Let's go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18. And it reads, the priests, the Levites, right? And all the tribe of Levi shall have no part, no inheritance with Israel. They shall eat the offerings of the Most High made by fire and his inheritance. Therefore shall they have no inheritance among their brethren. Who? Because you got Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Reuben, Simeon, Issachar, Gad, Manasseh, Ephraim, Zebulun, Asher, and Naphtali. Okay? 12 tribes of Israel. Therefore, verse 2, therefore shall they have no inheritance among their brethren. Oh, man. Excuse me. Slack. Deuteronomy 18:2, therefore shall they have no inheritance among their brethren. The Most High is their inheritance, as he hath said unto them. And this shall be the priest's due from the people. From the priest's due from the people. From them that offer a sacrifice, whether it be ox or sheep. Because you got to understand you got to understand this. And verse 1. Shall have no part, no inheritance with Israel. They shall eat the offerings of the Most High made by fire. So when you go to verse 3, and this shall be the priest's due, which is what? The sacrifice. They're going to eat it. And it's a lot of Levites doing a lot of work. In verse 3, Deuteronomy 18:3, and this shall be the priest's due from the people. From them that offer a sacrifice, whether it be ox or sheep, and they shall give unto the priest the shoulder and the 2 cheeks and the maw. Verse 4, the first fruit also of thy corn, of thy wine, and of thine oil, and the first of the fleece of thy sheep shalt thou give him. So the sheep that don't have any ill flavoredness, ill flavoredness, evil favoredness. Any sheep that doesn't have any evil favoredness to it, something that's wrong with it, it's maimed, retarded, tongue hanging all out of his mouth, one leg is longer and shorter than the other. That's evil favoredness. You wouldn't give that to your so-called powers y'all be worshiping out here, crisp insanity. You Christians out there, y'all wouldn't even eat that or give that to your so-called power. So why would you give that to the Most High? And the first fruit and the first of the fleece of thy sheep shalt thou give him to the Levites, because they do the temple of the Most High. They work the temple of the Most High. Shalt thou give him. For the Most High thy power hath chosen him out of all thy tribes to stand to minister in the name of the Most High, him and his sons forever. And if a Levite come from any of thy gates out of all Israel, where he sojourned, and come with all the desire of his mind unto the place which the Most High shall choose, because the Most High chose him to minister to him. So the Levites are more closer to the Most High than us. So you're going to treat him with the respect as you would treat the Most High. And come with all the desire of his mind unto the place which the Most High shall choose. Then he shall minister. Then he shall minister in the name of the Most High his power, as all his brethren the Levites do, which stand there before the Most High. See? Give me a second. Check this out. Salak, everybody. Hold on. Salak, everybody. Gizmo. So it was going in on what does the Levites just do. It's all the Levites, man. It's all of them. And if you go to Leviticus chapter 1 to like 6, you'll start getting all the positions of it. So go ahead and do that. Look that. Don't forget to look that up. That way you know the positions of it. Okay. So, and they shall give unto the priest the shoulder and the 2 cheeks and the maw. The first fruit also of thy corn, of thy wine, and of thine oil. And the first of the fleece of thy sheep shalt thou give him. For the Most High thy power hath chosen him out of all thy tribes to stand to minister in the name of the Most High, him and his sons forever. And if a Levite come from any of thy gates out of all Israel, where he sojourned, and come with all the desire of his mind unto the place which the Most High shall choose, then he shall minister in the name of the Most High his power, as all his brethren, the Levites, do. As all his brethren, the Levites, do, which stand there before the Most High. They shall have like portions to eat, beside that which cometh of the sale of his patrimony. When thou art come into the land which the Most High thy power giveth thee, thou shalt not learn. Okay, now we're getting into different aspects of the precept now. Because this, you got to understand, man, we offend the Most High. We're doing things today that we did back then. And we learn from the heathen. The Most High said, learn not from the heathen. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. In Jeremiah said, hear ye the word which the Most High speaketh unto you, O house of Israel, 12 tribes. Thus saith the Most High, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them. We'll stop there. Precept upon precept. We'll stop there. We'll go back to Deuteronomy 18 and verse 9. So now the Most High says this, and Masha is repeating it to our ancestors, our forefathers. When thou art come into the land which the Most High thy power giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abomination of those nations, those heathens. See? Precept upon precept. There shall not be found among you any one that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire. And what is that fire? Idolatry. Fornication. Worshiping idols. Just said that in 19. Leviticus 19 and 2. See? Verse 10. There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that uses what? Divination. Divinations. little bit of it. We're not going to go too deep. Divination is the attempt to gain hidden knowledge or predict the future through supernatural means rather than seeking the Most High. This is how we offend the Most High. Now, if you look at what our brothers did. Ancient examples. These are ancient examples of what we done. So you got omens, astrology. Our women are good for that these days. Dream interpretations, thinking they're prophets. Casting lots. Soothsayings. And then you have the modern example. Look at the woman with the orb. That is actually real. That is for at the top left with the globe. That is actually real. That's something the Levites used. Right? The cards to the right of her. The tarot cards. Palm readings. You got the tarot cards again underneath. A new example. They're trying to flip it over and everything else. You got tarot reading, horoscopes, psychic readings. You know, Mrs. Cleo, crystal balls. The Levites use that bowl, not called that. Palm readings, etc. Right? Ancient examples. Reading animal livers is a heptoscopy. It's like a heptoscopy thing, man. You know, casting lot for omens. Right? Let's get a better understanding of that real quick.
Casting well.
Give me a sec. Casting lot for omens. Okay. So casting lots for omens is an ancient practice of throwing or drawing objects like sticks, stones, and marked bones or arrows to uncover hidden truths, make choices, or read divine signs. People in many ancient cultures believed that the final layout or result was controlled by powers, fate, or spirits. Like, all right, I'm gonna throw these bones out. If it land on this, or land on that, or land on this, that's what it is. So heads we kill them, tails we don't kill them. You know what I'm saying? It was just your fate, bro, or Russian roulette. Spin it, one bullet in there. This wasn't your fate to die, or you die. Bah! Ancient omens of fate. This must have been your fate. No, you got to know the Most High. You got to know the Most High. Amos 3 and 6. Look at that. The book of Amos. chapter 3 and verse 6, it reads, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Most High hath not done it? Nah, that's the Most High. Shall there be evil in the city, and the Most High hath not done it? That is the Most High. He's doing what he's doing. Most High doing what he's doing. Okay? Has nothing to do with any of that. Alright? So, let's get that out the way. Okay. Verse 10. There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire. This is fire. This is the wrong thing to do. This is hell, affliction. Things that the Most High don't want you to do. He wants you to go to him for the answers. Go to him. No tarot cards, reading the future, reading the palms, what's going to happen to me if I do this and I do. That's why a lot of people don't look to the records and find out what's going to happen, because they think reading the palms or tarot card readings and casting bones for omens and all this other stuff is going to work. It's not going to work. And we are offending the Most High because of this. Interpretation and usual signs. These are ancient examples. Consulting pagan priests for guidance. And the modern parallels to the ancient examples are psychic readings, tarot cards, crystal ball readings, some form of fortune telling, seeking supernatural predictions apart from the Most High. And what's the key idea of all this and why they do that? Seeking secret knowledge through spiritual means outside of the Most High. That's what you're doing. You are ticking him off. That's what. And then we got this. And then we got this mess. Observer of time. Look to the right though. To the right, the modern now. Look at that. Observer of times. Then you got, excuse me, Most High, I'm sure how much I was saying. I'm saying these things. You got the Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. All this other stupid stuff that makes no, man, it is stupid. Same practices, different generation. Ancient then, modern now. Observer of times. You guys, defining it is one who determines luck or unlucky. Times, someone who determines lucky or unlucky times based on heavenly signs, omens, or astrology. Again, it's just like a break-off. You have ancient examples of people who did it, Babylonian astrologers, the Ethiopians, Eritreans, and Somalians. Those are the Chaldeans today. Ancient examples, Babylonian astrologers, reading stars before making decisions. Let's go read the stars. Choosing dates by moon phases, omens from eclipses. Modern examples, daily horoscope dependence. Girl, did you read your sign for today? You just tripping. You use a Pisces. I'm a Virgo. I'm a Lion. I'm a Pisces. So, I'm just like that. You are stupid. No, not you. We are stupid for this. We are ultimately dumb for this. Zodiac guidance, astrology charts controlling life decisions. No, man. My readings told me it's gonna be like this today, so that's what I'm gonna be like. And the dudes are starting to fall in line with this mess. I see it a lot. Zodiac guidance, astrology charts controlling life decisions, Mercury retrograde determining actions. That's why I did that because, I did that because I'm a Pisces. That's why I did it. Stupid, man. We are stupid. I mean, we are stupid. Or that uses divination or an observer of times. Guess what else? An enchanter. See? An enchanter. Deuteronomy 18:9. When thou art come into the land which the Most High thy power giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations. And then it goes, there should not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or daughter to pass through the fire. One of them is an observer of times. Did I do observer of times? Enchanter, sorry. An enchanter. An enchanter is someone who practices omens, magical incantations, or spells. You got then ancient examples, then you got modern examples. See? You have spells, incantations, magic, glyphs, rituals, sacrifices, chants, people chanting. Then you got the modern examples. Wicca, tarot, manifestation they'd be like, I'm gonna manifest my life. How you gonna manifest something? You gotta work to do that. It takes work and consistency. You ain't about to manifest nothing. You can work hard to get it. Pendulums, energy work, occult app, that energy talk. I just don't like the energy. I don't like the energy. That's that enchanter talk. It's just your energy is off. Yeah, your energy is off. That's you're an enchanter. You're copying that stuff, man. Repent from that. I just don't like the energy, man. I don't like the energy in this place, man. The energy is off. That's what that is, man. Occult apps, manifest now apps, spellcaster apps, doing the Ouija board, the charms. Man, look at them. These are all real. Someone who practices omens, magical incantations, or spells. Ancient examples. Speaking magical formulas, snake omens, right? Pagan spell casting, temple magic. They be in their temples or their gardens, their groves. And the modern examples, spell books, magic rituals, love spells, curse rituals, certain forms of occult magic. And the key idea to this all is attempting to influence events through magical powers. All this causes the Most High to turn his back on us because we're offending him. We are seeking the Most High through other nations, these heathen nations, cult, their pagan ways. And it doesn't work. This is why we offend the Most High. Let's go to the next. A lot of our women people. A lot of our women on this witchcraft. A lot of our women do that. A lot. A practitioner of sorcery, of lies, who attempts to manipulate supernatural forces through rituals and spells. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 23. For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. Just wanted to go to that part. For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. Lies. All these lies, man. All these lies. Okay, cool. I'm going to go over here to Revelations 21 and verse 8. And it reads, but the fearful and unbelieving, the fearful, they're scared. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Y'all gonna have y'all part in the lake of fire. You're gonna have your part. Ancient examples of witchcraft. Ancient examples. Sorcery, potion making, invoking pagan deities, ritual magic, and the modern examples. Some forms of modern witchcraft, spell casting, ritual magic, certain occult traditions. Note, modern people who identify as Wiccan vary widely in their beliefs and practices. Very widely in their beliefs and practices. And not every person who uses the label witch understands the same way. So they kind of take it and twist it and they do all these things. Right? Understand the biblical text itself condemns the practice of sorcery rather than describing every modern moment. The biblical text itself condemns the practice of sorcery rather than describing every modern movement. It is not describing the modern movements and how things are done. It's giving you the ancient practice. And it's up to you to put two and two together. You gotta be paying attention. Gotta be paying attention. So you have, look at pagan rituals, spells, enchantments, altars in the woods. Look at it in the back. Look in the back. You see it in the thumbnail. Look in the back. Look at all these stones in the woods they be doing. Then look at the modern practice of it. See? Why you see the Most High is offended? Showing y'all, this is why the Most High is offended. Or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch. What about a charmer? Y'all be watching them dudes with the snake be inside the little box and stuff, and they be doing a whistle, they be whistling, and the snake will come out of it and everything else, and they'll look at it sideways, kind of like the Matrix. When she looked at the spoon and made it bend, like that, a charmer. Everybody did it. I did that. I'm repenting from that, but I did it. Looking at the spoon like this, is it? I could do it. But this it's a charmer. They be messing with the snakes and stuff outside. Yeah. Or a charmer. Let's read up on that. Literally one who binds, often understood as someone who uses magical formulas or charms to bind. Remember, would anybody pity a charmer? Like, you're stupid. You're over here trying to manipulate a snake, and when it bites you, that's your fault. Why would you pity a charmer? It's your fault for messing with it. Or charm to bind, control, or influence people, spirits, or animals. Somebody that's trying to influence somebody, manipulate a charmer. It's trying to manipulate you and make you do or bend how it wants you to. A lot of women, of black women, practice this. And a lot of people don't see, oh, you're a charmer, huh? You just gotta know. That's why this order, instead of going to the scriptures and reading, falling up under a man of the Most High, they want to try to do it themselves. That's why we fall. Because a lot of us is following after our own women. Ancient examples: snake charming, magical binding spells, protective amulets, the incantations. Modern examples: binding spells, charm rituals, magical talismans believed to possess supernatural power. So, key idea, watch this. Using spoken formulas or charms to control supernatural or natural power. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but the principalities and spiritual demons in high places. A lot of women control those dudes that are up there, they manipulate them. Well, they're manipulating men. So you got the women movement and all that other stuff. They're manipulating the men up there. Charmers. This is no joke, man. This is why we're offending the Most High. This is us offending the Most High. A consultant with familiar spirits. Here we go, we're getting it. This is how we offend the Most High, man. Look at it. Ancient examples. Let's define it first. A medium who claims to communicate with spirits. Kind of look like that movie Ghost, right? With Whoopi Goldberg. Ancient examples. The medium and endure for spirit consultation, ritual seances. Modern examples: spirit mediums, channeling, seances, attempt to communicate with the dead through intermediaries. See, the key idea of this is, right, when they do this, familiar with spirits, is seeking guidance from spirits instead of the Most High. Who does that today? A lot of brothers today that do that. Tariq Nasheed. Now, y'all, we got to go and speak to the ancestors. A lot of people be saying that we got to go speak to the ancestors instead of going to the Most High. That ain't, like I said, man, hey, Tariq is a Northern Kingdom. He's Gad. He's Gad for real, for real. There's a lot of Gad in Northern Kingdom in my group. The FBA, a lot of them are Northern Kingdom. I'm convinced. The 10 tribes, a lot of them. We got the whistle. Let me go back to this one. Familiar spirits is divinations, necromancy, oracle consultations, ancestor spirits, spirit guides, dead communication from the dead. In the modern day, it's Ouija boards, channeling spirits, psychic readings, mediumships, spirit guides, or seances. Spirit guide. You need a spirit guide, girl. You need the ancestors to come upon you. And that's what it is. A lot of them do it, man. It's just, instead of reading the scriptures and find out what the Most High wants us to do, we go to other channels. Why? And then you get the wizards. Ancient examples. Court musicians in the court doing magic tricks, cutting the box and stuff like that. Astrologers, they help with the tarot cards and the readings and everything else. Enchanters, dream interpreters, wanting to be prophets. You got the so-called pastors up there trying to prophesy things. What you got to do is do this. This is how you're going to live. It's insane. Diviners, sorcerers. And then the modern example is occult practices, New Age wizardry, tarot readings, spell workers, astrology, psychic consultations. People going to those psychic houses that be outside. What else? Wizards, right? Literally related to knowing a practitioner. Literally related to knowing. Wizard, literally related to knowing. A practitioner claiming secret supernatural knowledge obtained through spirits. Spirits are talking to him, telling him these things. Ancient examples, pagan occult priests, spirit advisors, secret knowledge practitioners. Modern examples, occult teachers, those claiming supernatural hidden knowledge from spirits. They claiming the spirits are telling them something. The spirit, the ancestors are telling us that. Certain ceremonial magic practitioners, and the key idea is claiming special spiritual knowledge from forbidden sources. And the next one is not too far off. It's a necromancy, right? One who seeks information or guidance from the dead. Necromancy, same thing. Look at it. Ancient examples. Tomb rituals around somebody's dead tomb, or pulling them out the tomb, blending them inside a blender. Remember how high with Red Man and Method Man, and they blended the people and they smoked them and they came alive? Yeah, that's necromancy. Tomb rituals, calling upon deceased ancestors, consulting the dead for prophecies. We gotta pass this test. Who we gonna get? We gonna smoke this person. Yeah. Modern examples, attempts to speak with deceased relatives, necromantic rituals, some spirit contact practices focused on the dead. This is how we offend the Most High instead of going to Him. He'll tell us how it's going to be. Once you go through the whole book of Deuteronomy 28, Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 68. The key idea of necromancer is seeking wisdom or revelation from the dead rather than from the Most High. A revelation. The Most High gave John the Revelator this. Why not just go there? Hey. We offend the Most High, man. We need to repent and come back to the Most High, man. We need to repent and come back to the Most High and do what the Most High wants us to do. And stop these ways. Stop doing stop doing these things. They need to be taught. So now I'll come back to everybody. Let me go over here to this phone. Deuteronomy 18 and 12. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Most High power. And because of these abominations, the Most High thy power doeth drive them out from before thee. Kill them. Thou shalt be perfect with the Most High thy power. For these nations which thou shalt possess hearken unto observers of time, and unto diviners, But as for thee, the Most High thy power have not suffered thee to do so. The Most High didn't tell us to do these things. The Most High thy power will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thy brethren like unto me. Unto him ye shall hearken. Right? Here we go. According to all that thou desiredest of the Most High thy power in Horeb, in the day of the assembly, saying, let me not hear again the voice of the Most High thy power, neither let me see this great fiery any more, that I die not. Our ancestors did this. And the Most High said unto me, they have well spoken, that which they have spoken. I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren, like unto thee. And I will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him. And it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak in my name, I will require it of him. But the prophet which shall presume to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or that shall speak in the name of other powers, even that prophet shall die. And if thou say in thine heart, which our people say this, how shall we know the word which the Most High hath spoken? Is when a prophet speaketh in the name of the Most High, Basham Mashiach Yahushua, Yahweh Basham Mashiach Yahushua, told me to tell y'all this when I'm reading. When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Most High, and the thing that follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Most High hath not spoken. But the prophet hath spoken it presumptuously. Thou shalt not be afraid of him. Everything I've said came to pass that I've read and told you. Y'all take it any way you like. That's why you get the book of John, chapter 6, and verse 38. And it reads, and it's Mashiach Yahushua speaking, for I come down from heaven not to do my own will, but the will of him that sent me. And that's the prophet, which is a Mashiach Yahushua. Get with it, y'all. Shalom.